human has been here.
You find Manifestus's Counzel. But, oh, there's... Huh, okay. There is no next part to the story. The next part literally says, get equipment.
We've gotten equipment.
I guess we know what we're doing next.
There is a little spoiler underneath that says, try and be fit for around level 30. So I guess that's like, what's the next? Oh, that's why.
If we can, surely we could get away without being noticed much.
Back to evil IKEA.
And then yeah, and set up a base in there, and then we start running that as a base of operations for gathering equipment that we can ship to the Resistance.
Right.
And also see if we can find any, I don't know, places that we can get some what's it? We could try and find some like larger places for loot.
Not a bad plan.
Yay.
That too. And she's also like, can't fight. She's a frail old thing.
Yeah. That means worst comes to worst. It's an easy one.
One tap.
Right.
Yeah.
So is the evil IKEA just like actually like a really big warehouse?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like Bunnings size?
Bunning size.
I
Yeah.
think
All right.
What do you mean?
importance is coming.
What was that, Alex?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a slave prison. You've said that multiple times.
Mm.
And so why would these guys be put in a slave prison instead of another prison?
Do you mean by you? Or...
No, not me. I'm talking about the Agenta and Manifestus. Why weren't they put in like another prison?
I think the question you should be focusing on is why they didn't execute you on the spot after seeing that you were demon's blood.
Yeah, it's also interesting.
Once again do not know. I agree, it is strange, but
I know that I was locked up in the slave prison because the slave owners kind of just wanted to get back at me like that, but oh well.
And I guess Manifestus was just there to prove a point. That the humans and the elves can stand up to anyone.
even the gods, I suppose, considering what Angolas have recognized as.
Yes, but we can't rely on the gods. They've all but abandoned us at this point.
Well, I do not know what to say. Weird things are going on. Maybe it was a mystery we will one day solve. Maybe there is someone important coming to the city. That is what I might think. That is all I think.
Maybe they wanted to save it for a show
Yes.
instead of doing
Alright.
it right there and then.
Here's what we'll do. We'll give you three days to deal with that warehouse and send word that you have a base secure within.
Mm.
If we do not hear from you, we will carry on and pretend we never knew you.
That
Right.
sounds wise.
If we can control Grimm, maybe we can cause a new war. And maybe we can get this nightmare to end.
We are already at war. Humans just don't know it yet.
Well, either way, what else? What else can we do? We've got no other choice.
Exactly. So let's go.
All right. 3 days, remember. And good luck
Yes.
to you.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Anyways, how far does it take to get to the city? Because it would be a bit awkward if it was 3 days.
All right. So, you can either try your luck going through the prison, get there in about an hour, getting to the top floor of the prison, or you can walk up around the mountain and get there in about 4 or 5 hours, but you'd come to the city's main gate.
So the prison goes through the goes to the city.
Yeah, because it's like a mountain and stuff.
The prison is
I think we
built
go
in the
around.
mountain.
Yeah, I think we should go around as well. My skills
Yeah.
are better suited for an environment to sneak across.
Yeah, and sort of like if it's the prison.
We don't
we're,
run
go-
that guy.
we'll go. We're going to be noticed. But if we go to the gates, we don't have to enter through the main gates. We could just go around.
Well, my cottage is on the outskirts of. I don't know if it's this town or not, but probably is this town.
Yeah. Cool.
Also, Alex, are there cars in
No.
this period of time?
Okay, then we
man.
need to create a bat. We need to create Little Willy.
No, we're gonna invent the combustion engine.
Fine. I mean, we need to invent a lot more than a combustion engine, but
Yeah, combustion engine's the biggest part.
yeah. I mean, we could what's it? We could invent. No, I've forgotten.
Jack, do you want input?
Oh, well, now someone pays attention to me.
You need to speak up.
Dude, you can't just rely on gaps. You gotta actually speak.
But then I'm talking over people, and that's so rude. I can't do that.
Do it anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck you. No, that was nearly a slur.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down.
I'm just gonna call you some Latin curse, that's all.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, dude. Sydney, this.
So you can give input or not?
I don't know.
Do you want to go through the prison or go around?
Probably not through it.
Alright.
Cool. No more in it seems.
Alright.
Cool.
So they give you some food for the day in order to make it around the mountain
Mm-hmm.
and up for your climb. And by about
Yep.
noon, you make it to the top of the mountain.
High noon.
Hell yeah. So you're now at the front gate of the city. And, well,
With everything with the city, is everything within the walls? Even like the outskirts of the city where people might live?
no.
Cool. Then we can go to my cottage and I can pick up my other gear.
Cool. So let's do that then.
Right, well, I know where my cottage...
I'm wearing my disguise cloak.
Yeah. That's the other thing. My guy had the disguise charm. You could have seen... That probably would have survived the obliteration as well. But anyway, Well, I know.
Admittedly, that probably would have been good to grab, except I didn't. I had forgotten about that. Ah well.
Oh well.
Alright, my character would know where to go for his cottage, as he's a scout. As like he used to be a
You've
military
also lived
scout. So
there, so you know.
yeah, but it doesn't really matter if you disorient him; he'll know where he's going. Anyway, so yeah, we make it to my cottage. I don't know how long it takes, but I assume not too long.
No, not too long.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna grab my sniper, my armor, my helmet and stuff. Like I have a spec. Who says I let you in?
Fair.
I just be like, guys, I'm just gonna quickly pop in, and grab my stuff.
So you have something to. Nah.
So I grab a sniper, well, my proper sniper. I have a handgun in there as well, and yeah, my armor. My character has a special helmet that he uses for when he was scouting because of the armor and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, grab my stuff and then we can start heading towards the IKEA. Unless we want to try and find somewhere to stay. Although it's like midday.
Yes, it's midday.
All right.
You've
Yeah, I
also
reckon
got a
let's go with-
Darrakun with you.
All right, let's go to the tavern for lunch then.
Yeah, let's do that. But you know,
I am not going back there.
Please note, I
I'm
am,
not dealing with
I
that
am
man.
wearing the cloak, which in past has proven enough to hide me from most people.
Well, I'm sure. Well, my character would know his way around the city pretty well, and we could, along with probably your characters as well. We'll probably just take alleyways and back roads to get.
Yeah.
Are we going straight to the evil IKEA?
You need to
I
get
reckon
through
so.
one of the gates to get to Evil IKEA. It's in the
Ah,
inner city.
right. Okay, I'm guessing there's some sort of like customs check, you know.
We should dig underneath the wall.
I've got a plan. Ben, you pretend to be someone's bride, and you can't lift the veil until you get to the wedding ceremony. So, what's the likelihood of that working, Alex?
Try it and find
I
out.
mean, you need to hide it. I mean, we'll need to find a veil and
Well,
also.
no, that's why you've got the cloak. It's like
I mean, what? Because customs would presumably ask for the cloak to see the face.
yeah, like
Oh.
if we get asked, then I'll respond with that. But
That could work.
Oh. Wait, I found
What?
another way.
What?
Alright. Who thinks their character would know the city best?
Probably me.
that depends. Like, what do you define as
Actually,
best?
yeah. And like,
Who's
no,
lived here
what-
longest, and who knows the streets and how the city works? And all
Probably.
like back alleys and stuff.
My character would have a very good idea as well.
Yeah, but I don't know if you would be going through all the back alleys, so.
Yeah, but because of his military experience, he would take note of the back alleys anyway.
Yeah, but probably I would know better.
But Ben's character would know the back alleys and stuff better, but my character probably would know how the city runs better.
I mean,
think.
why though?
Just because.
Well, but why?
He's a human. Like,
Oh wait, okay, yeah, no, that I was more thinking of like in terms of like the criminal underworld and whatnot. Because if it's crime and whatnot, then I'd probably know best.
probably. Unless Jack's character has something he's not telling us.
No,
Remember,
my guy
remember to
just kind of
speak up.
wanders around looking for more mirrors.
But remember to speak up, Jack, because no one's like.
Yeah, there's nothing interesting.
Okay.
I speak up when it's my turn to speak up, bitch.
Right, Alex,
Wink.
what were you saying when there was possibly another way? Are you talking about into the city,
Have you
or
made your decision?
Probably.
we're gonna go through the sewer system?
That was the
That could
idea.
work.
Oh, alright, okay.
And
That's so
admittedly,
boring. That's so
I probably know
generic.
it.
Well, unless you want to go
Fine, we'll
knocking on the
try.
front door.
I think sewer.
It does save me having to try and convince some guards about the bride story.
True.
Yep.
I'm an angleless. I can just go through the front door, can't I?
Yeah, so can I, but
You have to.
is that would they
You
recognize
have to get your buddy through the front door too.
Yeah.
I don't care about him.
Well, remember that we're wanted.
Let's
Ah,
clear
fine. Let's
this
go for the sewers.
for now.
you're wanted. Like,
Both
like,
of you are.
yeah, but like, they would just see another human and be like, yeah, whatever.
Not if they're on the lookout for you.
Yeah, but that only really happened within the slaving industry, so...
Yeah. That is part of it.
Yeah.
Now we'll find out.
Surely there's lots of old people in the city.
Alright.
Yeah.
Give me investigation.
Alright.
Anyone.
Oh, Zach's already doing it.
14.
Alright. After a while, you manage to find your way into the sewers.
Cool.
Alright. Now, this has a chance to go right, but it also has a chance to go very, very wrong.
Wait, are you telling me there's Ninja Turtles in here?
No.
We're gonna find a rat scalus called Splinter.
I mean, we've already found Splinter.
That's true.
Where is...
But they're not a rat.
Oh, true.
Alright. So, upon entering the sewer, you find yourself in a circular room with paths going every which way to different districts of the city.
Yeah.
Oh, is this why you're asking how well we knew the city?
No. I was asking how well you'd know the city in order to remember that the sewers exist and can get you into the inner city.
I mean, we don't necessarily need to go into the inner city immediately. We can just make sure that we're in, if as long as we get through the gate.
Then we're in the inner city anyway.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Alright.
So
Alright.
do we want to do that?
Well, we gotta make sure we go up the right sewer grate, otherwise we might end up in a place like in the middle of the town square or something.
True.
That too.
I mean, we could.
But this is also a dungeon, so you know.
Yeah.
So, which path are you going to take?
Left.
Of course.
Of course,
How many paths are there?
4. 1 in... Ba, ba, ba,
Okay.
ba. I don't know, someone can draw it if they want.
Nah, I can't be bothered.
Fair enough.
Right, so can I just use my mind map to navigate myself to a back alley?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so which way was the inner city from where we entered?
North.
Which path is north?
Forward.
Okay, we go forward then.
A few minutes pass and you come to a T-junction. Down both paths, you can hear monsters screaming and clanging on things.
Hmm. Wait, but down both paths.
Yep, left and right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, we all know what Ben's gonna say.
Well, yeah, obviously we go back the way we came and take the left path. But what's it? Probably we should take the. Well, which way appears to be going into the inner city once again?
You can't tell. You just have a path left and a path right.
So, well, okay, so neither of them go north.
Neither of them go north. No.
Okay. Pick the left one then. I don't see what difference either of them make.
Jackie, do you have any thoughts?
Nope. It's random chance whenever Alex wants us to do so.
Oh, I know the path. Alright,
Of course you do. You're the DM.
yeah.
I also don't trust you to say that and actually have a path.
As you continue walking down the left path, you come to another T-junction. The monster noises are much louder to your right. You can either go forward or to the right.
Regrettably, I think it would be the right where that would take us north.
Wait, so hang on. Which way is the monster noises?
The path to the right.
The right. All right. That depends. Do we want to go the direction of the monster noises?
I think that we want to go in the direction of the what are they called? You know, the thing.
Are they IKEA?
Yeah, inner city, which we were told is north. We've gone left, so straight from north. So we need to go right to head back to north.
Suppose.
If you think otherwise, then we can go the other way.
No, that's fine.
Also, I will have to get off at 6 because we're doing a birthday thing for my grandma.
But where'd you take him?
I banished him.
What?
No!
Alright. 6 is fine. So which path are we taking?
The right.
Alright. Taking the path to the right leads you to a stairwell that goes down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you just going to go down?
Yeah.
Looks like we're heading into a dungeon, but yeah.
Yeah. Do we want a perception?
You can perception.
Okay. That was a 8 that I threw onto my keyboard.
Nice. Alright. This path at the bottom of the stairs seems to continue going north.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Get
Let's
kidnapped.
Go. Keep going. Yes, please. More humans to kill.
Alright. When you reach the bottom of the stairs, you come to darkness.
Darkness from Konosuba?
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Love that you had the same reaction.
Thankfully,
Because it was
because of your
fair and
Darakun
valid.
friend with his flaming tail, you are able to see clearly enough in front of you to not trip over your own feet. The stench of the sewer is getting worse.
It smells like the Angulas.
Yeah, bro's gonna just say that.
Yeah.
That's very hurtful.
Yeah, well, I have to put up with it.
I have to put up with your bullshit.
At least
Yes.
mine doesn't smell as bad.
Damn. That is really hurtful. Wow.
As you keep walking through the sewer, you just keep on the path heading north until you come to yet another stairwell, although this one is a spiral going upwards.
Cool.
Are you going to continue?
Yeah, I think so. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you want me to perception? I can perception.
No, there's no point.
Okay.
As you reach the top of the stairs, you hear a very, very violent shriek coming from a room ahead of you.
It's your mother.
Alright. I'm going to pull out one of my handguns. Just so I'm ready.
You're just going to walk towards the room?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yep.
the way forward as far as I can see.
Yeah.
Alright.
Agenta, I suggest you enter first.
And why might that be?
Well, you're the more tanky of all of us.
Oh yes, I did forget that.
At least I assume.
Yes, your reasoning is correct.
How much health do you have?
That's like 600 and something. Oh wait, hang on. I need a. Oh no, I didn't.
Actually, you might actually have to check that because I have 600 and something health as well.
Are you level 15?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but you're built for ranged, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm built for melee, so
You probably do still have more health.
yeah. It might be equal. It's just that I'm at a
I
much
have
lower level.
470. Ooh.
Let's have a look. Yep, 623.
Oh, 600. Yeah, so I actually have the most health.
You're the highest level,
Yeah, but
though,
at the
so
same
it's
time, I am.
kind of a
Yeah,
given.
you're 2 levels above
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. But I still think you should go in first anyway.
Yeah.
Because,
no,
yeah.
yeah, it does make more sense considering I am the melee build.
Well, also because you're a demon's blood, and you're less likely just to be attacked on the spot if they
I mean,
notice that.
Wouldn't I be most likely? Like from what I can tell, it's a monster.
Dude, we're down in the sewers. Like,
Yeah, but if
anyway,
it's a monster,
doesn't matter.
then yeah.
Doesn't matter. We'll just keep going.
Yeah,
Right.
I enter first. With shotgun readied.
You come to a large room that is 2 levels. Between the levels is a ladder that connects them. So you kind of... Hang on. I'll draw this up. Get that shit out of here.
No! My shit.
The sewers all of a sudden start smelling better.
Facts. So the room is kind of like that. And then you have a ladder over this side connecting them.
So this like kind of the U-shaped bit, is that a level up?
That's the level up, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
There is also another ladder over here that leads to what you can clearly see is a sewer grate.
Okay, sounds like that one's the way to go.
However, in
Hang on,
the
yeah,
middle
can I see-
of this big room down here is a massive monster.
Agenta's already here.
Sorry, I teleported. That was why I entered the room first, so that there could be a monster inside.
What's exactly monster about you?
A general lack of care for
True. Fair enough.
anything.
Okay,
for my
so
goals.
which one? Alright. So here you find some sort of massive tortoise-like monster with a crocodilian head.
It's literally a Ninja Turtle.
Shards of ice cover the shell. and its eyes are glowing a bright blue light.
Oh, it's one of the cool ones.
Yeah. I say we run past it and ignore it. Because if it's been in here for this long, then evidently something stopped it from exiting.